welcome the head teacher of the school supervisor, the deputy head teacher, the two dean of studies, O and A level, members of the teaching and the non-teaching staff, our outgoing prefects and the incoming prefects, and to you, the entire students' body. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm happy that we are having an organized function of changing leadership in this institution. And there are some students who don't feel burdened with what is going on. And I want to tell you that you should always get interested in leadership. That is why in our low-developing countries like Uganda, we are underdeveloped because people don't care about leadership. People just wake up, they make a few comedy there, they make a few statements, and then the people say, our man. So they vote in village LC ones who are drunkards, who have not gone to school, but because they can sit around and they take some booze with the community, they say, well, you are fair. And I know there are also some prefects, some students wanted to be prefects, and when we vetted them and put them off the ballot paper, I'm told that there are some students during voting, they added the names of those who are on the ballot paper and they ticked them to show the administration that is our leader we wanted. Which is okay to express your feeling, but I want to tell you, in life, everything rises and falls on leadership. If you see that private college school is a good school, it is moving on, students are smart, students are disciplined, students are God-fearing, all that one right, it is because we have good leadership in this school. And the moment we have bad leadership in the school, then the school starts to crumble down. And we start getting issues. We miss the food is not well cooked, whatever. If we get those and we end up complaining on each and everything, then that means that we are facing shortage of good leadership. And if we continue with that, then the school collapses. Even at a family level, some of you are not doing well in class, and you're not good students and children because of leadership in your families. Your dad is never home. You have a father, but he's like a visitor in your home. He leaves early morning at 6 or 5. He comes back when you are sleeping every day. Some of you spend like 3 months without seeing your dad. So if you are in such families, the mother is on her own, the father is on her own, that is leadership, and that's why you disturb us here. So for me, when I see a student who is offside and disorganized, I first want to see the parent. When you call these students and you ask them the nature of their families and what is happening at home, it is because their home is disorganized. The parents are not there for their children. They never go to mosques and churches to play with their children. The children are on their own. And that's why when they come in school, they tend to be offside. But even that one is because of poor leadership at home. So everything in life rises and falls on leadership. When we say our roads have potholes, the education system may be, when people are complaining, poverty, underdevelopment, all that one becomes because the leaders have not done what they are supposed to do. So I want to call upon those who are sleeping and those who think that we are here to pass time, to understand that we organize such things in school to train you that when you reach the voting time, the voting age, and you are going to cast a vote, say for the MP or for the president of the country, you vote wisely, you bring in power people who are good leaders, because everything in life rises and falls on leadership. So my girls, when you reach the marriage age, look for that man whom you see some leadership skills. Don't just go in for this guy because he has 6 packs and because he has made hair and you say the guy has 5, the guy is cool. He has 5 but cool, but this is the husband who is going to leave you there in the house and you will be there dancing around all the time because he has 5. And then you take your kid to school and the kid will start also disturbing you because of leadership. So I want to tell you that this is a very, very important function in the school. We are nurturing leaders and we want to emphasize that fact that everything in life rises and falls on leadership. I want to apologize for stepping in late. Since Wednesday I've been in Mbarara. We had a conference there for Rotary, and I want to inform you that your principal was installed and elected and put in power. I'm going to be the leader of all Rotary clubs in Uganda and Tanzania. So I was given that position of district governor for Rotary, and I achieved that position because of hard work, because of discipline, and because of leadership. Because Rotary is an organization for leaders, they come together, they exchange ideas, and they solve problems facing society. We try to help the underprivileged people in society. We give clean water to communities. We help pregnant mothers. We help orphans. We fight diseases like cancer. We have built the cancer ward in Zambia. And we also built a blood bank in Mengo Hospital to supplement and to solve problems of blood inadequacies which are clearing out of people. So I traveled late after the installation ceremony in Mbarara. I traveled again in Ntungamo at a place called Rubale. Went there to commission a church of the Church of Uganda. The Archbishop Kazimba was there. So I left Ntungamo yesterday at around 11 p.m. and reached at home at 5 a.m. today. And I'm here. And after here, I'm rushing to Jeza, our second campus. We have an academic assembly. So that's how we can be so busy with life. But because of leadership, we run up and down to see that we can achieve what we want to achieve. Can you pay attention? I would like to congratulate and thank the outgoing cabinet for the work well done. Let us clap for them. And I thank the patron of the prefectorial body for the good guidance. We have not had very many cases of indisciplined prefects during this cabinet. We had a few, but they have made us proud. So they have made us very, very proud. So Kabandanda team, we appreciate you. You have added bring to the development and growth of this school, and we celebrate you in your capacity as the outgoing prefects. Like the teacher has said, we shall keep on honoring you, celebrating you, and we shall respect you as long as you be worthy respecting. If you have left cabinet, then we start tussling with you to get out of the dormitory. You do coupling and other things, then we shall not respect you as our leaders. And since at one time you ever stood here, got a Bible to hand and you say, I uphold the rules and regulations, then we shall expel you from this college as soon as possible. So we want to respect you as our leaders, but I will say as long as you earn the respect, because respect is earned through your actions. In March this year, we brought in power prefects in Jeza, in Pride College. I was there at their induction ceremony like this. After 2 weeks, the head prefect there started coupling. So when I went there and they told that the head prefect is coupling, I found when they had given him a suspension for 1 week. I told the head teacher on the other side that call the parent and tell that boy that he has been indefinitely suspended from school. And indefinite suspension means we don't know when you ever come back. So since March 20th, he's still serving his suspension up to today, and the term is ending on Wednesday. So I indefinitely suspended him. I think we may call him back around December, because he's serving an indefinite suspension. So we don't know when he will ever come back. But I definitely suspended him because he had just held the Bible and stood before us and said he was going to uphold the rules and regulations of the school. So to the incoming prefects, those words you have said here, better take them more serious. If you commit crimes and you break the rules and regulations, for you we shall handle you with an upper hand. I can easily forgive these ones who are not prefects when they commit crimes. But if you're a prefect and you commit a crime, the rate at which we punish you and get you out of this college is higher, because we think you have understood. But I want to welcome you in office and congratulate you upon your appointment and upon the position you have held. Leadership comes with opportunities, but also challenges. So we expect a lot from you, and we want you to perform better than the Kabanda regime. For them, they have set an example, they have set a pace for you, and we want you to outperform them by doing even greater things, which they have not done. I was lucky that I listened to some of your conversations when we had general campaigns, and I heard what we are aspiring to do for the school. And as the administration, we are going to support you, because I know most of the things we are promising students, it is not your mandate to bring them in school, but you have to work with the administration and lobby. So I want to promise you our full support, that we shall support you. When we identify those weaknesses, come to us to see that we can solve some of those problems you are facing, and that will help you to become great leaders. Live by example. We want these students to be proud of you, that you never disappointed them. So I welcome you in office, the incoming prefects, led by the head prefect. Let us clap for them. There are some prefects who have been awarded here. The 5, that is an honor to be recognized among us, to be the cream. Mr. Okwaga has told that the outgoing head prefect has been so pivotal that Kavan has been serving there, and you could think that he's even a teacher. Exercising out of authority and discipline and creating order in that wing. So, Mr. Kavanda, I thank you so much. On top of your gift, I will also give you another 200,000 shillings. And the other four, I will also give you 100,000 shillings each. So that makes a contribution. Can we pay attention? Want to go for lunch? So that makes a contribution of 600,000 to the 5 who have been selected. But that does not mean that the others have not performed. But always there is a winner. So I know even the others have worked, and that's why they have been awarded certificates. But those who have been singled out, they will celebrate you, and we thank you for that. The incoming prefects, we are going to organize for you a training. We had a training for prefects about 4 years or 3 years ago. These ones have not been trained because we had community issues and a few issues which came. But I want to promise the incoming cabinet that early next term we are going to organize for you a retreat, at least for 1 day, and that we want to take you out of this school. We take you somewhere and we train you about leadership. We want to mentor you and to prepare you for the role. I know you know the rules and regulations, but we are going to teach you more things about leadership. We shall bring some people, leadership coaches, to train you more in your roles as leaders, because we want this school to have very strong leadership, starting with the prefectorial body, if our college is to go to greater heights. So, Mr. Mkwago, I just organize that retreat early next term. We shall take these people somewhere outside the school environment. They will eat, they will drink, they will dine, but they will also study. If we can organize, they can even spend a day there. They may sleep outside. They may sleep outside. So we are talking about serious stuff here. We don't talk about simple things. So we are on serious business. Mr. Okwako will communicate to you, and I think by the time you leave on Thursday, we shall have come up with that date so that you come back when you are prepared. And we go for that training. It will be so important for you so that we can develop your capacity as leaders of this great institution. To the students community, to the students out there, we call for your cooperation with the prefects. They are also students like you. As they do their leadership roles, they are also students, and they came here to study. So we want the students to cooperate with them. Don't make their life hard. Give them all the support they need. to see that they can perform their duties without a lot of hassle. So I call for your maximum cooperation. One time I said we should have a hall of fame in pride, and people like Kawanda who excel in such a discipline, we take his picture, we frame it, and we put in a hall of fame, and we say, yes, 2020 to 2023, we had a great leader called Kawanda. Wow. So I request that it will not be just for prefects, but we shall be putting there people will be excelling. An academic giant of all times, we want to put them there. If you are the greatest singer, we can put you there. The greatest footballer or sportsman of the season. We want to get that hall of fame, and all that one will be intended to see that we can train an all-round child such that you can face this challenging world. To you, the prefects who are coming in, the greatest attribute of the leader is to influence others. If you are a leader and you cannot influence people, then you are not a leader. I always put on suits as you see me. And most of you don't know why the head teacher, Mr. Lukwago, Mr. Kawawa, and these top administrators, they always put on suits. I have never told them to put on suits. But they put on suits because they have seen their principal, they have seen their topmost leader behaving like that. And that is called influence. So the greatest attribute of the leader is to influence people you are leading. And if you can't influence people under you, then you are not a leader. So our head prefect influence these prefects and also influence these learners. But to do that influence, you have to lead by example. You have to earn respect of people you are leading. You can't influence people who don't respect you. So make sure that you earn that respect, and like I told you at the start, respect is earned. You don't just say respect me, I'm the head prefect. There are some prefects who got the same and say, keep quiet, I'm the head boy. If someone starts saying that keep quiet, I'm the head boy, then know that that one is not a leader. Because you cannot be there to remind people that I'm a head boy of this school. They know. But if they don't listen to you, then they know that you are not competent to be a head boy. You don't remind people of your positions. If you say keep quiet, I'm the speaker, then you know that it is a problem. So respect is earned. But the greatest attribute of the leader is to influence. And as I sit down about influence, I want to give you a short story in 2 minutes. One time a man had a farm, and on this farm they grew maize, and monkeys always came to this farm. So monkeys became so much used to this farm, they chased them away, but they kept on coming. And this man hired a manager to take care of this farm. The monkeys liked the manager so much because instead of chasing them, to give them bananas, to give them what, and the monkeys started really following this man. And monkeys are good at copying. Those who have seen a monkey. Now one time, the manager became sick. He got a wound on his leg. And when he got a wound on his leg, he started walking by limping. So he was walking like this. And guess what? After 3 days, all the monkeys on that farm also started walking by limping. They also say leave. They didn't leave because they were also sick, but they were copying the manager. They were copying the leader. And that showed that this manager had out of influence the extent that could even influence work like him. Good leaders influence people, him, depending on what he does to those people. I wish you all the best in your leadership journey.